Hello everyone, happy Easter to you all. I'm gonna tell you a little about my adventure bike, my KTM 790 Adventure R. This one is the 2019 model, the first one that came out. I have owned it for 1 year now. I have owned a lot of KTMs. I own 990s Adventure, 950 Adventure, and 690 Enduro, 640 Enduro, and 500 EXC. So I used to the brand. So, but I want to tell you, a little about what I have done with it and what the owner before me had done with it. So some tips and tricks, maybe you can use them. Right now I use these tires. Is the Mitas Enduro Trail XT Plus. This is the new brand. It looks exactly like their rally tires. I think its name is E13, I think, and E12 in the back. The same pattern, but this is tubeless, and I like that. Yeah, I'm not driving with them so much, but they perform very well on the gravel roads and the dirt, I can tell. I'm going to test them out more tomorrow in real enduro, so I will come back and tell you about how they perform. On the road they are okay. Like they say, it's 80-20 tires, 80% dirt and 20% road, and that's what I think it is. So maybe it won't last very long, but if it's a lot in the dirt, so I think this tires is something for you. I also have bought this touring screen from KTM shop. This one I have been driving from Stockholm to Nordkapp in the north of Norway and back, and it performed very well. It is protect me from wind and rain and so on. I also have this headlight protector in plastic. I know that the headlight is very expensive, so it's worth it, I can tell. I also have this handguards, also from KTM shop. I have owned them before, so I know they perform well and protect your hands and the bike if you tip it. And I also have these folding mirrors. I love this. You just put them there when you are in the dirt, and then put them back. Also, I have this plastic skid plate, AXP plastic skid plate. This one I can recommend. It's very good. It's light, it's thick, it's very protectable, and it slips over stones. If you get a stone out of here that is higher than the bike, it slips easily over. So I have tried a lot of aluminium skid plates by the years, and I can tell this one is the best yet. The aluminium skid plates tends to get stuck on the stone. It don't slip so well as this one. These foot pegs I also buy. This is the rally one from KTM shop. Very good. I like them a lot. Better control over the bike, I can tell, when you stand up, and good rest for the foot. I also have this lock. This is the Boss alarm disc. I put it on this passenger foot peg. And it's solid here. So the owner before me shortened this exhaust about maybe 5 centimeters or something, so it is a little shorter, and it's a little lighter then, and sounding a little more, not too much. It sounds good, but it's legal, not too high. Okay, let me see the back tires. This Mitas XT Trail Plus, as I said before, performs very well, very grippy. And on the left here I have the tire I had before. It is the Mitas E07. Also good tire, more travel tire if you're gonna have long journeys. Very nice on the gravel. It's very fun on the gravel because it slips a lot, but it also performs good on tarmac. It's not noisy, I think. It's a very quiet tire. So we will see how they compare to each other. It's not so good in grass and wet grass and mud and slippery stocks and things, but it's not made for that maybe. So of course this one is better. It hooks up better, I think. Okay, what do I have more? Yes, I have this Garmin GPS Sumo XT. I think the name was that. It seems to be a good one. What is it more? Yeah, I can tell you a failing thing that happened to me. It was this one. You see this cable here, this ABS cable. Be very careful with that one, because when you take out the wheel and put it on again, it's very tight on the 790. It's very easy for you to scratch this sensor, ABS sensor. So when you scratch it a lot of times, it's gonna break. And that happened to me, and nothing worked on the bike. It was like my old KTM 950 Adventure. It was no ABS, no mapping, nothing. It was only in street mode, and yeah. So the bike still works, but you can't change anything on the bike, on the electric things. So my tip is, take out this before you take off the tire, off the wheel, or maybe change tire or brake pads or something. So take this one out first. That I can tip you. What more to say about the bike? Yes, the owner before me, this bike has now been traveling 30,000 kilometers, I think, about that, a little more. And the owner before me changed the camshafts because he thought that the bike was noisy, and he changed the camshafts after about 16,000 kilometers. So they are new ones, and I have read a lot about that. Some people have problems with that. They're worn out, so you have to change them. I don't know. I think all the KTMs I have owned is very noisy motorcycles. They slammering and are noisy. The engine are much noisier than other engines, so I don't care so much, but I'm used to it. So, but otherwise, I think the engine is very smooth and nice, and you can drive for long distance without tiring about the engine vibration or something. It's very good. This one also, this flasher, has a little. Yeah, it's wet inside, so I think I have to change this one. Tell me if you have this problem, what did you do about it? I don't want to change because it's expensive, but I think I have to. So I think that's all. I think this is, yeah, I forgot. The suspension on this bike, very good. It performs very well. The guy before me have upgraded a little. He had take out a little gas from the rear shock because he think the shock was so stiff. I don't know about that. I think the bike is a little stiff. I think KTMs are a little stiff, but this one is he also fixed the forks, and the fork is super. I have driven a lot of enduro, so I know how important the suspension is. I have a Yamaha VR 250F with KIB suspension, and that suspension is awesome, but this one is also awesome, I think. It performs very well over rocks and difficult roads, so no problem for me. But I have to say, this is the best KTM bike yet. It's the time has changed the bike over the years. The bikes, I love the 990s and 950s. I love the V-twin. I can miss the V-twin a little because the character of the V-twin is fantastic, but I have to say this is an all-round bike. It's do everything from pretty difficult trails to long traveling. It's been a fantastic bike, I think. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See ya.